we're making a video about the correct makeup sequence.
Why the air quote, you ask?
Well, that's because you're free to do your makeup however you like it. Don't let a random YouTuber tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You do whatever feels right for you, babes. However, as a non-preachy YouTuber that I am, I'm going to show you the makeup sequence that I generally follow. I've learned to perfect quite a few steps in my makeup routine, and I can't wait to share them with you. Let's get started. Subscribe! Prepping your skin can make or break your makeup, so if you have time, try not to rush it. You'll need a moisturizer, a primer, and then the sunscreen. Hydrating your skin with a toner or moisturizer is always going to be the first step. You want your skin to absorb and retain as much moisture as possible before applying on other layers such as silicone-based product or sunscreen. If your skin is dehydrated, what it does is that it tries to create a barrier by overproducing oil, which then ruins your makeup faster. But I think most people know this. The real confusion is usually around whether primer or sunscreen goes on first. Well, the answer is, drumroll! It depends. It depends on what ingredients are in these products. I'll take this as an example. What I have here is the famous, infamous Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. So it is undoubtedly very popular, but a common complaint for it is that it peels. It literally forms the little white balls on your face after you apply makeup. Why? Well, this is because many people don't realize this product is water and sweat resistant, which means it literally forms a screen that is made out of silicone to repel water. Now, if your primer is a water-based product such as these, and you apply it after the Unseen sunscreen, the aqua, the H2O in your water-based primer is just going to evaporate into the air without actually penetrating your skin. And therefore, if your primer is a water-based product and then your sunscreen doesn't like water, your best bet is going to be applying primer before sunscreen so that your skin has a chance to absorb the water first. That said, water-resistant products, often containing silicone, are common offenders for peeling. So even if it doesn't clash with your primer, there's a good chance that it will not play well with your foundation, your liquid blush, or other liquidy products that you're using afterwards. So it's like a guessing game. I generally just stay away from them. Otherwise, though, I haven't noticed any major difference in applying primer or sunscreen first, so it's your choice. Okay, now that we're done prepping our skin, next step is to build a base. Here's another common question: concealer or foundation first? I think it's actually kind of funny that nowadays we have so many color correcting products that we forget that your foundation is supposed to color correct and even out your skin tone as well. So what I like to do is conceal larger areas such as under eyes, or for some people, rosacea, before foundation. For example, I usually color correct my under eye bags before applying foundation because it's so bad that a single tone foundation just doesn't cut it. I have a short here for those of you who like to learn how to conceal under eye bags effectively, so go check it out. But if you don't have any larger areas of discoloration, you can skip this step and go straight to applying foundation. Remember to avoid any already concealed areas. So what you'll find is that your foundation already covered up a lot of the unevenness on your skin, so all you need to do is conceal the smaller areas. It's all about efficiency, baby. I have like a small zit right here. I'm gonna grab like a green tone concealer and try to just spot treat it. Am I even on it? Oh, here we go. And then I also have some spider veins here I'd like to cover up. This is also a good time to apply liquid highlighters as well. Many people like to apply setting spray as the last step after you finish all of your makeup, but I want to share a trick with you all. What I like to do is that immediately after foundation, I find a sponge like this, and I'll spray the setting spray on top of it like 4 to 5 pumps. Make sure it's like literally soaking wet, and then I'll press it on my face firmly. Like, you have to apply some pressure to make it stick. This will literally make your foundation cling onto your face like no other, I'm telling you. And your base is done. So by now, all of the steps that involves liquid or cream-based products should be done. So I will be applying powder-based blush and contour later on, so I'll do it after the setting powder. But if you're doing liquid blush or cream contour, now is the time to do it. So just remember, after you put on powder, it's gonna be hard to mix in other liquidy or cream-based product because it will form dry patches. If your skin is anything from dry to combination, get a pressed powder and spot treat the oily areas like your forehead or the center of your cheeks. But if you have oily skin, spot treatment is most likely not going to be enough. So get a loose setting powder and gently brush over your entire face. Be very stingy with the amount of product you use and brush with a controlled and steady hand. Next, it's time to do eye makeup. I generally do eyeshadow first, then eyeliner, then mascara. I sometimes like to adjust the shape and the length of my brows according to my eye makeup. So for me, brows usually comes after eye makeup. But if you're someone who knows exactly what brow shape you're going for, then the order really doesn't matter. Then comes my favorite part, contour and blush. It really doesn't matter which goes on first, so don't even stress over it. I know some people never wear blush, but I personally love them. I know Western beauty is all about that high fashion, that edgy, that high cheekbone look. So contour usually steals the spotlight, but a lot of people don't realize how big of a role blush placement play in reshaping your entire face. I'm gonna make a video about all the different ways that you can apply your blush, so stay tuned and subscribe. Last but not least, lips. I generally do lip liners before lipstick, but sometimes you might want to skip lip liner altogether depending on the look that you're going for. So a lot of the Korean lip techniques want to make your lips look like they don't really have an outer edge, and that is a pretty look as well. So lip liner, and then I go in with my lipstick. And if I'm feeling a little extra that day, I'm gonna apply some lip gloss at the center of my lip to make it look a little bit extra plump. Right here. And if you're gonna be out and about for a while that day, I suggest using the setting spray one more time. Just go over like this, like cross your face, and wait for it to dry completely. And if you have extra oily skin, you can even go in with a little bit more setting powder on the areas that you want to brighten and mattify. Alright, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you find it useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments or anything you would like to see in future videos, please leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to reply. My 255 subs as of the time I'm filming this video. I don't know you, but I really appreciate you. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!